Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 4. I hit the pavement early this morning and gave the dogs a walk. It's almost winter time, and when the sun is rising, lately the temperatures have been around freezing, if not less than freezing. So after the sun rises and it warms up just a tad bit, I'll take them for their morning walk, and we're just enjoying the day. It's beautiful and sunny outside. And I will continue enjoying every single moment until winter, because once winter hits, it's like the teens outside. It's below freezing, and it's very hard to walk them because I am originally from Florida, so I'm not used to these temperatures. If it's 50 and above, no problem. I can handle that. But once it drops below 30, I'm freezing from the inside out. On top of that, it's super dry here in the wintertime, so I have to hydrate, which is not a problem in the summertime when you're thirsty, but in the wintertime, you're just not inclined to pick up a water bottle and just keep chugging water. So you have freezing temperatures outside, and then when you come inside, it's also dry from the heater, and you live with it for about 3 months. There's not too many things I miss about Florida, like traffic, but I do miss the humidity. We always have humidity because it's a peninsula. There's water surrounding the entire state, and it's in the subtropics. So moving to Virginia was a learning curve because I was not used to having these winters. It was just always humidity, and it's night and day. I do love that Virginia has seasons. Like, as you see, there's leaves on the ground here. In Florida, there was no leaves on the ground. It was just always green and lush all year round. So I do love the beginning of fall. I love seeing the leaves on the trees change colors. Halloween seems extra special now because of that fall vibe that happens. So I was mentioning in the last vlog how Stella is around the cats, and here's an example. Fire's like, oh, there's a cat. She's like, I want to eat it. Another beautiful thing about fall is when the sun rises and there's this foggy mist that just comes off of water because it's a different temperature than the outside temperature, and it's just the best spooky vibe you could have for Halloween. Now, I don't agree with daylight savings, but it is significantly darker in the wintertime. And I don't just mean by the time of day and night. I mean, like, it is pitch black here as compared to Florida, where it's just light pollution everywhere. We do get beautiful sights of comets, and we see the constellations and the planets, so that is a positive. Back before we had a fence, we would walk fire in the middle of the night, right before we went to bed, and we had to have headlamps on. We were just completely blind. It's different not being in the middle of a city, even more so in the middle of many cities. I used to live in between Fort Lauderdale and Miami, so there was just light pollution all the time. Basically, you would be able to see a few planets and Orion's belt with the naked eye. Other than that, you would have to drive all the way out to the Everglades to see any type of constellations. So Alec wanted to cook dinner tonight. He did roasted veggies. So on this we have the multicolored carrots, potatoes, fennel, and some herbs. And then he sauteed off some of the mushrooms that we had. And then he throws the Brussels sprouts in there to remove some of the water and get some caramelization on it. He also has onions in there. And then after that, we throw in our pre-cooked bacon and we toss this into the oven. First, we take out the roasted veggies that we had in there earlier. While the Brussels sprouts, mushroom, and bacon get toasty in the oven, I go ahead and squirt some lemon juice on the other roasted vegetables. Then after that, I toss it around to make sure they're all coated while it's still hot. While we're waiting for the Brussels sprouts to finish roasting off, I go ahead and cut the sourdough ciabatta bread I made the other day. And as you see, Alec is plating up the vegetables. He is plating it up really nicely so we can get a nice video of it. And that was our dinner. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.